Good morning, dear friends. Bhardwaj Foundation is lucky that today we are with a very important person, Mr. Rajamohan, who has done BTech and MBA from prime institutions like IIT and IIM. He was CEO of multinationals like Mudra Coath and Laxmi Machines Tools, and also he was CEO of Railway Project Management in Malaysia for 13 years. Dear friends, Mr. Rajamohan is my good friend and he is highly spiritual also, in addition to a very senior technocrat. I know him for last few years, and when I came in touch with him, I have seen that he is totally having positive attitude, high level of management skills, spirituality and leadership skills. So I thought that when he is in Jaipur, I will take his interview for benefit of my young friends. Mr. Rajamohan, as I told you that Bhardwaj Foundation, our mission is we impart knowledge to the youngsters related to spirituality, leadership, management and also latest technical issues. Mr. Rajamohan is also owner of Solarland, which is a leading firm from a foreign country, and he is having India's operations with him. So now I will request with this background to give tips, first to speak about the Bhardwaj Foundation and then to give some tips to the young friends.
So, thank you, Mr. Bhardwaj. It's been a nice, indeed a very nice pleasure to meet you. It has always been since I met you for the last 1 year. I met you as a chairman in IL. That day onwards, it has always been a pleasure to meet you, discuss with you, not only technology but also spiritual matters. So now, when I come to know that you have your own foundation, really servicing to the society, that is also cream of society, meaning youngsters. You know, India in future is going to be the major, biggest country of youngsters populations in the next 10 years. That is a survey estimate says. Meaning youngsters and young minds are going to be the future of India, and they are going to decide the India and future and put India in the helm of affairs. So I think Bhardwaj Foundation has correctly identified the target group for doing the service. Many social service organizations are there, spending millions of money on poverty, this and that. But developing the youngsters, young men, is something like this. Once in Malaysia, when I was in Malaysia, the Prime Minister of Malaysia, Mahathir, he is a very great man. At the time of leaving from the powers, he voluntarily left, gave the Prime Ministership somebody else. At the valedictory speech, he said one thing: I feel very sad to go now, though I have given 10 or 12 years of service to Malaysian folkmen. I feel sad because I have taught Malaysians, I gave Malaysians the fish, but I never taught them how to do fishing. See, it's a very great word. I remember this now because Bhardwaj Foundation is contributing to teaching how to fish. Meaning the youngsters of India, if they can be trained, guided properly, I tell you, the enormous energy, like a potential energy is stored in them. There is no dearth of knowledge. They are excellent, education-wise, academic qualification-wise, brought up-wise, cultural-wise. Everything is very nicely falling in slots as far as the Indian youth is concerned. And if they are groomed properly, if they are guided properly, I think a lot of energies can come out, and that is going to decide the future of India. If this energy comes up, now other than India, all the foreign countries are depending on our service. They are depending on, take IT, the great US is depending on Indian youth. 40% of their employment in US is our guys who are educated here and giving a service. Any country for that matter. So youth is the most potential source, and Bhardwaj Foundation has rightly identified this particular source and trying to give training and development in all the ways, imparting leadership quality, imparting management skills, and imparting the latest technological innovations available to them, and imparting spiritualism. Everywhere the questions asked, why spiritualism? No countries preach that. Why we should do that? What is the big thing about it? Gentlemen, that is the strength of Indian culture. Every country started following our spiritualism, starting from yoga to stress management. Then the cultural values, the Hinduism, everything is deeply analyzed by the foreign people, and they are trying to adapt it. So we have the resources, and our boys should know about that. How to bring spiritualism in day-to-day life in a simple way. It has to be in a simple way. So this service which you are focusing as the objective of this organization is really commendable, and it is amazing to that more than 2,000 members are being communicated through Facebook mechanism, Twitter and other things, using the latest technologies. Fine, that is the way it should have been done, and we should keep one thing in mind, that identifying the target group, bringing the correct package to the correct persons is more important. That is exactly the exercise I think Bhardwaj Foundation have to do it. I'm sure you should have done it. The capsule you are going to give, I don't want to give a capsule of all in one. No. Try to segmentize that. Find out the weakness. Oh, this guy, this group, weakness is communication. Example. Develop on communication first and then go to the other. This group, technology, fine, develop. So this becomes a very important task of Bhardwaj Foundation. It's not an easy task, but still it can be done, because you have an intellectual group among you. Highly intellectual people, highly learned people, highly educated people are all they're willing to give a service. They are willing to offer their knowledge, experience. For example. So, bring the right person, identify the right requirement, match it. Your job is done. This is exactly has to be done, and I am sure you will be working out on those lines.
Thank you very much, Rajamohan sir. I really feel touched. The way he explained and he motivated young friends, that is really highly appreciable. Thing is, he told that India is a young country. Indians have got lot of potential within them. Only thing is, we have to channelize energy of the youngsters in the correct direction, and for that he has offered his service. We are very much thankful to Rajamohan sir regarding spirituality. Friends, here I will like to share one thing with you. When Adi Guru Shankaracharya was asked to throw some light about Bhagavad Gita, he told if Vedas are considered as cow, then Bhagavad Gita is cow milk. And if Vedas are considered as tea, then Bhagavad is the tree fruit. But to a newly born baby, that is a newcomer in the field of religion, everybody will like to give milk and not the fruit. So Bhagavad Gita is a holy book, scripture, religious scripture for us. Everybody in the world has been following Bhagavad Gita, as Rajamohan Sahab very correctly told that yoga and other Indian things are being adopted throughout the world. Then Bhagavad Gita in house also in our own nation. Young friends, we should go through Bhagavad Gita, and you will see after going through Bhagavad Gita that what type of advantages you can have, they will be tremendous. I am extremely happy to be with Mr. Rajamohan. In future also, sir, we will be needing your services just for benefit of youngsters. Thank you very much for spending time with us.
Thank you, Mr. Bhardwaj. It's my pleasure to meet young guys. When I meet young, dynamic youth persons, whether I motivate them or not, I get motivated. That's a fact. If I get motivated, my flow of thoughts coming very nicely, so that it will be definitely be useful. So, gentlemen, I'm addressing to the youth of our country. You have potential. Don't ever have the feeling that look America, look that country, look this country, Western country. Those days have gone. Everybody is looking up on us. This is the time for youths to perform, to have discipline, to perform, and to come out with bright new ideas. Bright new ideas. It is quite possible with the facility available in modern world, and I wish you all success. And anything and everything is possible in this world. Please contact Bhardwaj for any specific things, and I will be pleased to be at your service. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rajamohan.